live from the border city.
Sir.
This is the show where you come for the music and stay for the stories.
That's right.
I go by the name of TPROJECTSS.
And you guys already know my name, SHIRAZ.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, T. And thank you guys, fans, general public, audience, for tuning back into another broadband broadcast episode of the Border City's #1 podcast station.
Undisturbed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
Today,
let's go.
We outside.
We are outside. We actually really
outside.
outside.
The Center at the University of Windsor. Lancer Stadium. We at the field.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A lot of goals going to be scoring today.
A lot. For us, we're going to be talking undisturbed.
Let's go. Talking about undisturbed, let's dive right into it. The Euro 2024.
Yeah.
That's the headline. COPA AMERICA. That's another headline. And guess what? My dear Canadian.
Let's start with the Canadian,
we are
actually.
The North, strong and free.
Always.
We're going to be talking about Canada's soccer and
sir.
our impact in this COPA AMERICA. Be with us. Let's go.
So let's dive right into the Canada, actually, since you're talking about it already. The three topics.
Okay.
Canada, bro. Wow, bro.
What do you make on that?
Wow. When I was young, I used to tell my dad, I'm going to be the guy on Team Canada. You know, I'm going to make us at that level. If not me, I know the kids playing with me are that talented. They're going to make it. My generation, and that's what's happening, bro.
Yes.
Our generation is making a name for Canada. Finally. First time we hit the World Cup in 2022. It's okay that we got 0 wins, but guess what? We made it to the group stage. Out of the hundreds of countries in this world,
yeah, big country too, soccer-wise.
We made it through.
What a story.
Top 64.
What a story.
That says something.
Oh, yes.
We're in the top quarter of the world. And now at the Copas, bro, no one expected us to even reach out of the group stage.
Yeah.
Against Chile, against Peru, against Argentina.
Yes, sir. Two times against Argentina, by the way.
We look like the smallest team.
Venezuela. We beat Venezuela.
We beat 2. So, this year, bro, I was already rooting for them. Since the World Cup, I'm like, okay, they made it. They're just going to get better and better.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot.
Exactly.
Since the
I'm
World
like,
Cup.
if it's not going to be Alfonso, it's going to be somebody, you know, because he's a defensive player. Even for Bayern and all that. He's defensive.
Minded, right?
You can't play him as striker or like whatever what they were doing at the World Cup a little bit, you know? Now, this time, bro, this time around, they changed it. Their coach, I love you.
Jesse Marsh. So shout out Jesse Marsh on
Mr. Marsh, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody in the world knows that Canada can play football now. We're not just known for ice hockey.
Oh, no.
We're not known for driving polar bears to school.
Oh,
we don't live in igloos no more. People have been awakened. Sorry for my bad English.
No, that's okay.
Awakened.
I understand you.
And now we're woke. People see that, we beat who this time, bro, in the Copas? America didn't make it out.
No.
Mexico didn't make it out.
We were the only country in the CONCACAF that represent the CONCACAF.
Exactly. In the North American...
Yes, North American,
states, countries, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
That was us.
Only Canada, yes.
So we got into the round of 16. What happened, bro? Who'd be versed first?
We played Venezuela. And this is a Venezuela team that sent a shout out to.
Yeah.
And because I thought their progress is just like Canada. I love the way they progress on the soccer Venezuela. Because I remember when I was growing up, they were like a team you can't even speak about.
Everybody beat them, you know.
But yeah, we did beat Venezuela. Yes. Canada beat Venezuela too.
And we go on to the next stage. And the next stage happened to be
Argentina again. And this is a team that we play in the group stage. Yes,
that was our first match. The group stage one.
Very tough.
Argentina versus Canada.
Canada played very tough. I'll describe Canada played very tough.
Very tough. First half 0-0. They were scaring them a little bit. We stood our ground. No shots, but we stood our ground.
I hear you.
Yeah. Argentina, they played Chile.
Yes.
And they drew that match.
That was a pretty nice game for Canada.
Good game for Canada, but not a good game for Chile, I would say.
Yes.
Right? But ups to Canada for not conceding a goal. Clean sheet.
Actually, big time.
Tied it up, got your 1 point that you needed. And then the game after that was just easy. Everybody beat them anyways, bro. Peru. We're supposed to put on a fight, but they didn't, and they lost.
Yeah. We put a better fight in.
Yes, sir. Jonathan Davis scored.
Yes.
Right?
And that was the goal. Yeah, that was the goal we scored in the group stage.
Yes, sir.
The golden goal.
And then we went on to round of 16. Venezuela,
yes. This is a Venezuela team I send a lot of love to because I grew up watching the South American team better, because I was an Argentina fan.
Right.
So Venezuela was a team you couldn't even speak about because they don't have fan.
Like
Their
that.
soccer was
Small
just like
country,
us that grows.
growing.
And that's why we send in love to Canada's soccer, because of the fact they're
The
growing.
growth.
Yes.
You've had a shorter time to grow than other countries outside in the, let's say, the South Americas, the Caribbeans, in North America, or even Africa or anywhere. They've had it their whole life type thing, you know. Even if they were introduced to it later, Canada is a young country. We were introduced to it literally super late, bro. I was in the 1900s.
Type, even if I don't know.
If anything, but we weren't playing it like that crazy, you know, and we weren't known for it either. But after that, Venezuela, we tied them, and then we went into a penalty shootout.
Yes.
And we beat them in a penalty shootout.
Yes,
sir.
Yes. Shout out to our goalie.
Because we're built like that.
Defense,
Shout out, exactly. Because we're built like that, and America's not like us. Mexico, not like us. North America, not like us.
Yes, I think we right now we're on top of the hill.
On top of the
Canada,
world.
If you're Canada soccer, you feel like you're on top of the hill.
Yes, sir.
And the North American part, because this is a fascinating story for me, because I grew up admire Canada soccer. Let me explain you what I mean. Because when I come here, I wanted to play soccer just like I was playing home.
Back home, yeah.
Yes, I wanted to get involved more, get on higher leagues.
Right.
But at that time, our soccer was, I want to say, to the bottom. Okay. There's a lot of time I talk to you, Haiti slap Canada 3-0, like it's regular thing. Yeah.
I've seen stuff happen like that very times.
Yes, and since the World Cup, I give them props for making it to the World Cup. Last World Cup that happened.
Mr. Marsh, thank you.
Yes. So when they make it to the World Cup, me and you will talk about that outside a lot of times. How the progression, we see it.
Progression,
we see it.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally.
Right now, we don't have a final product.
No.
But the progression is there. And make it to the Copa America for the first time. That was the first time we went to the Copa America. And to make a story like that, we play against Argentina two times. Sir. Let's say if we don't play against Argentina 2 times, we look way more better than we. So the point I'm making, if we didn't have to play Argentina two times, maybe we could have been in the final. I'm just making a point.
Who knows? Maybe, yeah.
Yes. So I give a lot of credit to the coach, to the players, to the Canadian Soccer Association.
Yes, sir. You guys made us proud.
Yes. And really I really like the way the soccer is developing in Canada right now. Yes.
And what it's becoming into, I agree with that. But unfortunately, after we beat Venezuela, we lost to Argentina in the semis. But then again, first time ever in this competition, and we reached the semis.
Yes, big story again. And this is the point I was making earlier. Because as much as people see Canada as quote-unquote, but I'm saying first time in the competition, you were semi-final.
Yeah.
And if we didn't have to play Argentina 2 times, who knows how far could we have?
Who knows, you know?
Yes.
Maybe we'll be fighting them in the final.
Because Argentina is a whole powerhouse top team. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So any other team that we played that didn't have the powerhouse attached to them, we fight against them. You see that? We play against Venezuela. We go physical. We follow. We get our goal. They get our goal. We beat them in penalty. And since I start following Canadian soccer, that's the best thing that ever happened.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to the coach, to the players, the whole Canadian soccer organization.
Thank you so much for reaching so far, putting our name on the map, not just at Qatar, introducing us, but then putting it on the map in the Copas.
Copas, yes.
You know, and God willing, in the future, we're going to win some tournaments, you know?
Oh, yes. Especially,
I believe that at least a Copa, I would say we would win it, maybe.
Yes, especially after the Copa happened,
for sure.
We have a chance to host the World Cup.
Next World Cup.
So, a lot of confidence going. As fans, we don't expect to see we just had a great performance at the Copa America.
Yes.
As great as he was, watch us play way better when the World Cup starts. Everything will be more compact.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the Canadian soccer.
But after all that's done, bro, that's the part of Canada's history, you know, forever. And now I think we should get into the next part of the program where we talk about the actual Copa America as well as the Euros, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
But before we get into this, I think we have to introduce a special guest today. Please welcome Deepak. You can call him Deep.
My goodness. How you been,
Hey,
brother?
how you been, bro? How you doing?
I'm
You
happy
good,
to
bro?
have you here.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to talk some soccer to you. It's been a long time, eh?
So if you want to just quickly introduce yourself and who you're supporting and everything for the fans, so they get to know you a little bit before we talk and get into the topic.
So, hi, Undisturbed fans and the crowd. My name is Deepak, or you can call me Deep.
Deep.
Deep, So, I'm very happy to be
I
here.
like that better.
Yeah.
Should have introduced yourself like that. My name is
Everybody
Deep.
is Deep.
Deep.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to talk about the Euros and the Copa America that happened like last month, and that going to be like almost over. Like this Sunday is the last finals for both.
Yes, sir.
I'm so excited for that. And the good thing, like in the beginning of tournament, what team I picked, they're in the finals.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
So no,
I'm
Argentina.
guessing as well.
For the Copa America,
Mhm.
I picked two: Argentina and Uruguay.
Okay.
Uruguay.
Uruguay was pretty
Yeah.
far.
So Argentina is in the finals.
Mhm.
Uruguay played well.
Yes.
But-
Yes, they played yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but hard luck. It's fine. No worries. Colombia is good team too, so it's going to be like good finals.
Very interesting final.
Yeah, and for the Euros, maybe I will let you know later once we talk about the Euros.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. That's
Yeah,
a nice
yeah.
that's a nice story to
Yeah.
follow, eh? It's gonna let us all know who we pick in the Euro
Yeah,
at the end of this show. That's pretty exciting.
actually.
I'm ready.
So the final, as we all know, is Argentina and no, it's okay. You can carry that. Argentina and Columbia.
Yeah, oh, you're talking about the Copa America.
Yes, Copa
Okay.
America. So do you guys want to talk about how they reached there and everything a little bit real quick, like Argentina, just for like the elimination stages?
Yes, for me, I don't have too much to say because as much as I'm a big, deep Argentina fan,
Yeah.
I still have that in me that's tell me they didn't take the highways. If you have to play Canada, all respect and credit to the Canadian players. But if you have to play Canada 2 times in one tournament, we expect to see something more glorious.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to go against Colombia, we expect to see you actually win because that's the first time you get to face an actual team.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm
a top-ranking
I'm
team.
totally agree with you because like if we see like both phases of the tournament, the first phase like Argentina is the one
Oh,
who
yes,
is like
yes.
dominate that
Big
thing.
favorite,
Yeah.
big favorite.
Like
So
he's
true.
the like previous Copa America winners and the World Cup winner, recent World Cup winner, and they don't get any team like better team. I think Canada is still better than other teams, but Argentina is the only one.
Oh,
But the
yes.
second half, fuck man, Brazil, then Uruguay, then Colombia.
Oh.
Bro, they have a good teams. So
They had really good teams.
yeah,
I feel
and
like the good
so
teams
so
in the lower bracket too.
big shout out to Colombia and Colombian fans
Yes.
because yeah. Shout out, yeah.
Yes.
And I saw a lot of fans of Colombia over here in Windsor.
Yeah,
So shout out to them.
big shout out.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they beat the teams like fucking hell. 5-0.
Shout out to my
2-1.
Latina and Latinos.
One,
Yeah.
Mm.
you know. But yeah, bro, Colombia actually didn't have an easy route coming up. They had to just recently play Uruguay. Before Uruguay, they played against Brazil.
But if you're making a case, they have a tougher group stage than Argentina. Because this is the two teams that's in final right now.
Group stage.
Yes.
Even forget group stage, but I agree with that. But go ahead on the group stage. Actually, go ahead. Yeah. On the
Yeah,
group stage.
because I think they have a tougher group stage than Argentina. That's when I make the point with him. Because me and him, we both Argentina fan. We love Messi. But the point I'm making is the fact they haven't played a team that compact like that to be able to make plays on them. You know what I mean? So until that happened, after they beat Uruguay, obviously that's the final. They get all the credit.
Yeah.
They're gonna fly home with the credit.
Yeah, 100%.
But the point I'm making is if they have to show something because
They do.
Colombia gonna come to play.
Colombia's gonna come to play seriously. It's gonna be their first.
And like Argentina have like the easiest group. Still, they didn't perform as they
As
perform.
well as
They
we are
perform, as they
accustomed to.
perform. They
Yes,
need to-
sir.
They need to
I'm
like,
glad
score.
you said that part.
Yeah, they need to score like 5-6 goals to teams like Peru, the Chile, like these
That's
kind
how
of
it
teams.
should be
Yeah,
coming out.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing
Maybe
good.
not that delusional, but one of those games I expect to see a 3-0.
yeah.
2-0 even.
Yeah.
2-0. They scored 2-0.
Appreciate that.
2-0.
No, they scored 2 goals, but one of those games I expect to see a 3-0
Yeah.
because it's a firepower house top team, you know.
Yes, sir, exactly. You know, they have to perform basically. Both teams will have to perform on the coming Sunday.
Yes.
And if they don't, if they lack in any small area, because right now, yes, they're the reigning champs of the world and of North America, so the world. But they can't put them down, like take Colombia lightly. You know.
Oh, I'm assuming that's
These
not.
guys,
I'm
they're-
assuming.
and they're
I'm
not-
assuming right now they're not doing
They're
that.
not doing that at all. They know how they're playing. They're seeing them. They really want this. They're ready to spill blood. You know,
Yeah.
to get that trophy on their hands.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
And
they
you
haven't
can
got
tell
it
by
yet.
the Argentinian character, the players' character.
Yeah,
I
you
think
know,
they.
like,
I think they all want it
Exactly.
Yeah.
because they're not like young
And
players. You know.
if you're talking about the players, then I have to pick like 2 or 3 players that performed really well the whole tournament.
Mhm.
Like James Rodriguez.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Every
I
game
think
he
he's
had a
gonna be the
goal or
MVP
assist.
of the
Yeah,
tournament.
like
He's
maybe
gonna be
he will be.
definitely.
If they lost
Mhm.
in the final, still he's the one who will,
Yes, I agree with you. I agree.
because I don't think so. Like Messi perform as they perform.
No
Yeah.
player that we know perform
how
like
he's
the way. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Other
Even
than
Vinicius Junior
other
didn't
than
perform like that.
but remember, guys, the first game Colombia play, I heard they said James Rodriguez was not even playing. They have to go get him or something
didn't
from
play the
what,
first game,
what
I think
camp
so.
he was, and they have to first of all they have to give him treatment because he was going through some personal thing. Maybe I'm not mentioning
Go ahead, yeah.
for the audience, but if anybody that's Colombia's fan, if they follow Colombia like that, they'll know the first game they play because he was going through something, and they have to hire psychiatric type thing for him,
Okay.
and they go get him with whatever camp he was playing ball, but the national team was taking care of him for the past 5 months, but he was not playing
That's
ball
okay, though.
nowhere.
I understand. Yeah,
So
medical care and
for
all
him
that
to
stuff, yeah.
perform like that in the World Cup stuff, I mean, big stage, I
Big
think
step up, yeah,
I send a lot of kudos to him right now.
Yeah, James Rodriguez.
James
Yeah.
Rodriguez, yeah.
I agree.
Even like I can see the same Rodriguez that play for the Real Madrid. I can see the
Actually,
same. Yeah.
the one that played in the World Cup, that we
Yeah.
the one we discovered in the World Cup,
Yeah.
the 2010 World Cup.
Remember I was talking the other day. Actually, me and T were talking the other day. He's bringing back his World Cup quality.
See, I said that. You're
We
right.
discovered him when he was young, right before the Real Madrid move. Right before that, that was his prime. So far in his career, you know, he can bring that back. Low key, he's not too old right now.
No.
You know, older than most players, but he's still a young. You know.
Yeah.
So who do you guys think is gonna, or who you rooting for to win?
Argentina.
Yes, I'm going for
Argentina,
Argentina.
yeah.
Yeah, sadly, audience, we all
Yeah.
going for
Let me
Argentina.
get the mic then off of you.
Yeah.
B. So I want to talk about this a little bit. I've never been an Argentina fan, right?
Let's
but right
go.
now, I believe Argentina can whoop them, right? Whoop them. But listen to this. Like we were talking about earlier, they didn't get a 3-0 yet,
No.
right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
got 2-1, 2-0,
2-0, yeah.
1-1, whatever, right? So my thing is, the way that Colombia is playing, I was expecting them not to be even in like the finals, bro. You know, that's not what I was expecting. But they reached there, God willing, nice work, bro. But I'm rooting for them only because of their hard work and the way that they played. They've literally, like, Luis Diaz doesn't give up. He's tired and he's still playing. James Rodriguez doesn't give up. He's tired, he's still playing. Yeah, he has I don't know what to say. I don't want to be rude to him or anything or discriminate against him or anything. But he has a certain type of mind where, like, if he's not in the mood, he's going to be playing like a kid. I'm not saying mood, that's probably the bad word. I should say mentality, set of mind, you know? If he's not in the proper state of mind, he's going to be playing bad. Maybe that's why some matches he plays, some he doesn't. Like the first match you're saying that he wasn't playing there, he has some personal problems that he has to take care of, deal with, you know? And that stuff can just click at whatever time in the match.
Yes.
You know, you can start thinking about that whenever. It's been happening. It's happened before with many players. So I believe that they can get whooped 3-0 or more by Argentina, you know, more goals 4-1, 5-2, something like that, 5-3 even. But I'm still rooting for Colombia to win this as the underdogs, you can say. You know, because they haven't won anything in God knows how long. They're not a powerhouse like that. They're a good team, great team at this moment, but they're not a powerhouse, you can say. They have 2, 3, maybe 5. I'm not going to say how many players they have good or bad, but they have a proper team set up. It's there. You can see they have international players there too, so they're not chump change. That's why I believe that they can actually beat Argentina, maybe a 2-1 or a 1-1 penalty shootout type. We win. That's the reason I believe Colombia might win, and I'm going for them.
Okay, sounds good.
And for my prediction, like I think it's 2-0 and Argentina are going to be win.
Okay.
And maybe one score by Alvarez and one by Messi.
Okay. And what about you? Well, you would say Argentina, obviously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but predictions for the score? Who's
Yes,
scoring,
but
anything like that?
because you know, I like to predict and actually A plus B and show why
Yeah.
I predict that. I
Go
don't
ahead,
just throw
please.
things outside,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
Argentina did not score no crazy. Yes, And if there's a underdog I'm going for, I would never describe the underdog the way you describe Colombia right now. I'm sure the Colombian fan will definitely think that is disrespect, because if I'm an underdog, just talk about my strength. There is strength for me too.
Yeah,
no, but okay, that's why you describe them.
Go ahead, yes.
Imagine a team make it to the final in the Copa America that have how many countries? But let me just say, Brazil, Uruguay, who else? Mexico, they still blah blah blah. But the point I'm making is they going against the powerhouse now. But I'm talking about Colombia. Brazil was there. There's so many teams that we are accustomed to see lift trophy that never made it.
Yeah.
We're just talking about Canada's accomplishment.
Yeah.
Do we throw dirt on that, or do we respect that?
Respect it, yeah.
Why do we respect it? Because they make it far. Same for Colombia. Same for Colombia, Argentina. This is a game that's called anything is possible. That's only if you know soccer. Yeah. If you don't know it, you're going to say, okay, Argentina are going to go and win.
Right.
That's what I expect. But at the same time, too, this is not a game that's going to go like any other game that we watched previously. This is the final. Just like I said, I grew up watching South American game. And it's going to be fun. Argentina are going to win, but
for sure.
But bottom line, it's not a game Colombia going to sit in. Colombia is a great team.
So why do you think that Argentina is going to win, though?
Oh, because they have better players yes. They have difference maker.
Okay. They have a difference maker.
Yes.
They have I think they have a best goalkeeper right now of the world.
I can see
that's a difference maker already.
All their positions, I agree with that then, They have difference makers, you could say, okay.
Yes.
Sure, but what about James Rodriguez getting a goal and or an assist every match so far? We were talking about him becoming, I don't want to get into a debate about why you don't think Colombia is not going to win or anything like that, because I know you're going for Argentina right now. You know, for obvious reasons, even I would, if Colombia wasn't there, maybe it would be somebody else's team, you know? But obviously, you know, they're the best in the team, like in the world, I said. They won the past 2 major tournaments, international ones. So I agree with that. But I'm going to say, I feel like, do you feel like, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you feel James Rodriguez is a game changer or a playmaker, or what you were considering some of the players at Argentina? Cause
yes, he is a game changer. But not only him can change the game.
Okay, that's what
That's the point.
Okay, I agree with that.
If anything, they have one game changer. And what you're going to accustom to see him more do is just have a pass. Okay, now I pass to you. Is Nunez going to score it? No, he's going to sky it. So that's the thing you should know that's going to happen. But for Argentina, give the player one ball, there's a chance you see it at the back of the net. That's called playmaker. And those guys don't throw that at them. That's because they work to be those type of player.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going Copa America, 2 Argentina, 1 Colombia. All right. Let's move in to the Euros.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm excited. Let's go England. Let's go England. Oh, my goodness. I'm excited to speak about the
finished. England won against Netherlands. 2-1.
Yeah. Ooh.
And Spain beat France.
What a game, eh? The England-Netherlands. My goodness. Saka, eh?
Saka, England-Netherlands.
What a game.
Yeah, so
let's talk
when the tournament started, I told SHIRAZ and I told T that I'm going for the England, Spain, and the Germany. Okay. I picked 3 teams in the beginning that I can see those teams in the semis or finals. And out of those 3, 2 in finals.
Ooh. You say that earlier.
So I picked the England, but England basically disappointed me in the whole tournament. They didn't I know they're in the finals. Yeah. But they didn't play as per my expectations.
Like Argentina, they're in the finals, but they didn't.
That's my
same thing. Yeah. But you know they have I think best squad in the Euros. Like Kane, Saka, Palmer,
Bellingham.
Yeah, Bellingham.
Yes, sir. Right now, shout out to Saka. You forget Saka.
Saka.
You said Saka. Okay. Yeah. The man on fire right now.
I can't count all the players. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Best squad for sure.
Best squad. Yeah.
For sure.
Still, they scored 1 with plenty own goals. So if I'm talking about Spain, bro, they all youngster. I don't think so. Their squad is I think their squad is between 17 to 23. I think so.
16.
16. Oh yeah, 16. 16. The one.
Turning 17. Like
Yeah, shout out to Yamal.
Yamal.
Yamal. Yamal. So yeah, they impressed me. Seriously, they impressed me. Like Yamal, Williams, Murata. Like he's the captain. He knows better than anyone right now. And
probably the oldest on the team. Right?
yeah, Carvajal. He got the yellow card, red card in the quarterfinals.
Should be back in the final, ain't he?
Yeah, he's back in the finals.
Okay,
Shout out to Carvajal.
Spain is safe.
Yeah. So if I'm talking about my Germany team, like they have the best squad too, but they played against Spain, so it's kind of two powerhouses clash together.
It didn't happen.
Yeah,
it didn't happen
so
for them.
one team need to go in the final. So yeah.
It had to be Spain.
And if I'm talking about the finals, I don't know. I'm confused. Both are my favorite teams, but still, I think Spain is going to win.
Spain's going to take over England. Okay.
I think for me though, the way you say it, the same thing. England and Argentina, both of them don't meet my expectation. Same. Both of them, they don't play up to my expectation. So I'm still going for England in the final. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna say go England. I know they are a powerhouse too. Yeah. I hope they can actually bring this home that time.
Actually,
because last year you guys remember what happened to Saka, Rashford, all these guys. For Saka to actually rejuvenate all these things, that's a story that's a story I'm following right now. Okay. So go England. I have England to win the game, and the Euro. That's how we conclude the Euro. But England winning.
You forget England have Kane.
Yes.
Who's gonna win a fucking trophy?
Kane. Everyone knows why Kane is like
50 goals
for every team. Yeah. He used to play in Tottenham. Tottenham didn't win any trophy. Nothing.
He went to Bayern.
He went to Bayern.
I'm listening to this story.
He was winning the Bayern winning the league for
every
last
year.
11 years.
Oh my goodness.
When Kane joins, no trophy for the year.
Oh my lord, that's crazy. Yeah.
So it's kind of Kane curse.
Kane curse.
Kane curse. Yeah, I can say Kane curse.
Yeah.
So,
we call it Kane curse. Yeah, Kane curse.
Kane curse.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen though?
What?
Because in England again, there is so much playmakers.
Yeah.
Difference maker.
Yeah.
He's gonna get saved. Saka gonna score it. He's gonna get to bring it home with them. Bellingham gonna score it. Yeah.
If anything, I
think they'll be good right now.
And
Go
I
ahead.
think that you think that England's not gonna win, right? Or you think they
No,
will?
I'm going for England. I'm going for England. Yeah. He's going for Spain. I'm going for England.
I'm going for Spain because I'm following soccer all tournaments 21 World Cup, 23. So all the tournament that happened last 3-4 years, Spain dominate all the tournament, won all the tournament 21 World Cup, 23 World Cup, even Women's World Cup. But we are not talking about the women's football, but shout out to women's team too.
Yeah, you were telling me that earlier. They win everything they play. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy.
And it's the same coach.
I never even know.
Same coach.
Exactly.
Same
system.
Coach for the 21, 23, and now the men's, the whole team.
So what I'm going to say about this is, bro, England's had the same coach for 10 years, I think. Maybe more, maybe a little bit less.
Maybe less than that, but maybe 5+ years for sure. Guys have been there for a while now.
So, and this is finally where he's showing, I'm about to retire maybe, and I'm going to show you the best thing that you guys can see ever in English football. You know?
If that happened, that would be pretty nice.
I'm going to make you remember some old people, okay? Like old English, how football's supposed to be, and that's what we're going to bring it home.
Those legends, eh?
Bellingham,
the legends from before.
Crazy goal.
Oh my goodness!
Bicycle crazy, bro.
You think we should take a chance? We should have a chance to talk about that a little bit.
I agree with you guys that England is not showing anything to us right now. But the one player that I feel like since the Champions League has been just showing up every single game is Bellingham.
Oh,
yeah, I truly believe that. Wow. That's why.
What a player is gonna become.
What a player, bro.
And what a player. If England win the fucking Euros, Bellingham carry the Ballon d'Or for sure.
Yeah.
I even feel like even if they don't win the Euro, they're in the final. Who else can win it now?
You know?
Yeah.
Vinicius didn't even have a good Copa America. Because Brazil was just, I don't know, trash at all.
But
maybe there are some player from Real Madrid in the in the Spain, like Carvajal,
Oh,
they get
so
a chance.
true,
They
so
get a chance.
true.
They
No,
get a
but
chance.
because
Yeah,
Bellingham is such a better player than those guys.
But I
His
see that
offensive is defensive, so
He's everything.
I can say. But if anything, it's favorite right now.
Yeah.
Like I know the
He's
thing
21st
hasn't been
century
coming
Zidane,
out, but I
in
know
my
it's a
opinion.
favorite.
He's
Yeah.
Right now.
21st century Zidane.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
That's what I
If
call
it,
him. 21st century.
I don't wanna
And
say
he's
Zidane yet because I wanna see him start winning
trophies
so,
and like
yeah,
medals, distinguishing
because the
himself.
younger, because sometimes the younger
Separating
you are
himself.
when you win trophy younger, it's better for your career.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Because
100%.
the more you go older now, you're trying to chase trophy.
It's-
The trophy never chase you at that time.
yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. Right now you're young. Do your thing, bro. Play your heart out for another 5 years. Then you can play smartly. You don't want to get injured. This and that. You can start saying that, right? Whatever. But still, play your heart out until you retire, bro.
Actually,
But Euros, England, Spain.
Spain.
You know. Thank
England.
you so much. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Deep, for showing out. Any last comments you'd like to make about the Euros, the
Like
Copas,
before, yeah.
Canada,
I'm-
Undisturbed, Windsor,
yeah.
Ontario?
yes, sir.
So-
Anybody you wanna shout out in the and the
Yeah, I
podcast?
want to shout out some like underdogs in the Euros. Like
Mm.
they played so well.
Yes, go.
They beat like the biggest like big teams in Euros, like Turkey. Shout out to Turkey.
Ooh, what a
Shout out.
team! My goodness,
Yes, sir.
I love Turkey.
Georgia.
Georgia, yes,
played so
sir.
well. Georgia beat
Oh,
Portugal.
My
Portugal.
goodness,
That's crazy.
unbelievable, almost, eh?
I
It's
know.
unbelievable, but just
I
like
know
the
what-
Copas,
yeah, I
Euros is
understand
also
what
tough,
you mean,
bro. I
yeah.
feel like Euros might be tougher than Copa,
Jeez.
but I don't want to get into that right now. But anybody can win the thing.
No,
Anybody
Georgia
can
is
beat
my
anybody.
point. What I was I'm saying, Georgia is almost like worse than Venezuela anyway. I would think. Yeah.
On the same level.
No,
maybe
but
for
now,
Europe, yeah.
but now they're better though.
They got
Because
better
then
now.
the Euro they beat
Surprises,
Portugal.
you know?
Go ahead, Diva.
Yeah, and I want to talk about the France too because France is also one of the team that disappointed me in the tournament.
A lot.
The French was a fluke, I swear.
Bro,
In the tournament,
I don't know how they reached semis. I don't know seriously because
did they get an own goal every
yeah
game?
own goal.
How is that
They just
possible?
scored
That
one
was scripted.
open match goal, just one
Wait,
open play game
that's
goal.
crazy.
Yeah,
How is that possible?
and all like own goals. One penalty goal by Mbappe. I remember. Yeah, just
They
for
beat
the
Belgium, it was the own goal.
yeah all
Vento
the,
against scored that. That was, I don't know. The French was a fluke
Yeah.
of the tournament, actually.
oh, yeah own goal.
If anything, I'm with you. I'll let you go because I'm going to shout out the
Shout out
underdogs
some
too at some
Underdogs,
point.
yeah, I'm done. So
Shout
go
out
ahead.
everybody else.
Yeah, Spain, go ahead.
Yeah.
Spain, I'm going for you.
Yes,
England, you played well, but Spain, you're
Okay.
going to win. Yeah, Spain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what you gotta
Before,
say,
yes,
buddy?
let's go England. First thing first.
Yeah.
But for the underdogs, wow, the Euro was such. I feel like I know the people that older than we can make their own case, right?
Yeah.
Because I watch a lot of games. I told you guys, I started watching it since 2002.
Yeah.
So I watch a lot of Euros. I see a lot of other country win it. But this Euro, I understand there was a lot of own goals. But for some reason, I think that was the best you would have watched.
Right.
Yes.
I could argue on that.
Everything
I
makes
agree.
sense.
I
Everything.
agree.
You see how we just said? Georgia
agree.
beat Portugal. Are you
Competition
delusional
wise,
saying that?
Competition
You know what I mean? But competition was every team was
maybe
every team belonged. You know.
Yeah, everybody who made it the round of 16 belonged there.
Oh,
There
yes.
was no one random who just came there out of fluke or something.
No,
like
no.
That, you know. But what I want to say is that the only thing that I didn't like about this competition is maybe it's in every single competition, bro, how the brackets are laid out. But that's a personal thing, so I'm not even gonna get into that. But
Okay.
semi-finalists: Netherlands, Spain, England, and France. What a semi-final, bro! Anybody wins, they deserve it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They can win the
my
whole cup from the
goodness, yeah.
semi-final itself, I feel. And Netherlands played their heart out too, but unfortunately they didn't win, bro. Virgil van Dijk, excuse me,
No,
Van
you're
Dijk, shout out to you. But yeah, very beautiful tournament this year, bro. Maybe the best Euro competition of the 21st century.
I agree with you.
I
I
could say
agree
that.
with you.
Why
Yeah.
not, bro? Copas, I wouldn't say the same thing. But
Oh hell no.
Euros, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
I like
If
it
anything,
this
the
year.
Copa
Why
need
not?
to step up.
Yeah, if anything. But that's been our
Copa,
time here
yeah.
today. Thank you so much for listening to our inputs, our questions, and for tuning in for the Copas, the Euros, and Team Canada, always representing. Shout out.
Yes.
This has been our time here at the University of Windsor Stadium at the backside, Toldo Center.
Center.
SHIRAZ signing up for you guys.
And this is your boy TPROJECTSS. Thank you everybody for staying with us. We talk about a lot of soccer. I mean a lot. We send a lot of love flowers to the Canadian national team that made it to the Copa America for the very first time and went to the semi-final. JC Mars and the boys, Canadian Soccer Association. We send shout out to everybody, the fans that watch Undisturbed. I'm not gonna do no personality, but thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. With our guest here, special guest, Deep. You want to say goodbye?
So I want to say goodbye to everyone. Yeah, so like my boys channel, Undisturbed.
Yes, sir.
Go like, share, subscribe, everything.
Everywhere, bro.
Share it on everywhere, every platform that you used. Okay, and shout out to Canadian team or Argentina, France, England, Spain, all the teams that I like. So shout out to everyone. Bye guys. See you.
Thank you so much.
Can I want to ask a quick question.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you know what this show stands for?
What?
Do you know what this show
You know
stands
what
for?
the show stands for? Undisturbed.
Undisturbed.
The place where you?
Stay for the music.
Okay. I give you a feedback. Yeah, Undisturbed. The place you come for the music and stay for the stories. See you guys.